Hey folks, welcome back. I hope you liked the first set of 10 questions discussed under the cybersecurity interview questions discussion. We are getting to the next 10 questions which are going to be interesting for you, I believe. Let's get into the questions right away. What are macros? Macros are nothing but the automatic scripts that come along with the Word documents. These the malware creators are very brilliant and they use this macros in a wrong way. They insert their malicious code inside this macros in the Word document, and by the time the end user opens it and executes it, the malware automatically gets executed. So this is how the macros can become dangerous for you. What is steganography? Steganography is an art where you can hide some information inside the image. And this is normally used in mission critical stuff wherever they want to hide some confidential information and to send it across to military or something like that, something similar to that, they use this technique. I have an image, I'll hide the information inside it and I can post it across. Nobody will be able to understand that that image has got something confidential. Only the intended recipient will be able to decode it and they'll be able to analyze and understand the content of the image provided they have the passcode clearly for it. It's with naked eye, it looks exactly nothing. It's like a very normal image and harmless image when you see it with naked eyes. You need to have proper tools to unlock it, I mean to decrypt it and to see. Right. What is StegGuide? StegGuide is a tool that comes default with Linux and I can just install it just like that and I can start using it. StegGuide helps you in hiding the information, hiding the textual information inside an image through a simple command. StegGuide is the command and embed is the option. With StegGuide embed option, inside a particular image, I can add text. And similarly, the same StegGuide can be used to extract the content out of the image at the receiver's end. You can set a passcode and the passcode can be sent to the intended recipient, and only with the correct password and the passcode, the recipient will be able to decode it and you can try it out. I have already taken a session on this in my Linux playlist and I request you to go through it. What is IDS? This is very interesting. IDS is nothing but intrusion detection system. It can be compared to a very simple sensor plus alarm. We are connecting these two to a door. We want to monitor the door and we want to notify if someone is trying to enter. So what will happen? The sensor will monitor and it will give us an alert. This is what we want to do. IDS is exactly the same case, but IDS will be very helpful in terms of monitoring all actions. IDS will be helpful for us to understand any breach or any suspicious activity. It will be very helpful in monitoring the actions of the network or user activity, and a lot more can be done with IDS. So IDS is intrusion detection system. What are the types of IDS that you are aware of? Network based IDS, hosted based IDS, signature based, anomaly based and process based. The network based IDS is helpful to monitor collection of computers, that is a network in an organization, whereas the second one, the hosted based IDS, is something like monitoring a particular system. It looks for a particular application and system logs. Signature based is very simple and it will help us in detecting something like the antivirus looking for a particular pattern. And anomaly based is more like it's more of something that is not supposed to happen. It will just monitor when there is an anomaly happening. Process based will look into the system calls internally and it's all going to monitor the process. It's all related to the process that are running in the machine. So these are the 5 types. What is SNORT? SNOT. SNOT is a open source IPS that helps us in real-time traffic monitoring. That is very helpful in terms of monitoring the traffic on all the ports, and it is very helpful to analyze. We can analyze specific ports like HTTPS and we can go ahead with other services analysis as well. And it's very easy to install and it's very simple to understand as well. SNOT is a simple open source IPS. Right. What is cryptography? Cryptography is a practice or the field which helps us in securing information and communication. It can help us from getting the data protected and it will not let the third party access our data. It will not let the third party understand or see our data, and that's exactly what is meant as cryptography. What is CAA triad? CAA is confidentiality, integrity and availability. This is a model that is generally followed and this has got policies, this has got guidelines for information security. Define traceroute and explain its usage. It's a tool, it's a simple tool that helps in understanding the packet path. It lists all the points that the packet passes through and it will be a very helpful tool to understand where the connection got broken or stops. Thus, you can easily identify the failure. The command that you can try to immediately in your machine if you have a Windows machine is tracert google.com. When you do that, you get the complete path listed just like what I have shown you in front of you as a screenshot. What is SSL? SSL is Secure Sockets Layer. It's a simple technology. It helps us in creating encrypted connections between a web server and a web browser. So we need to create encrypted connections between the web server and the web browser, and SSL does the work. It is used to protect the information during the online transactions or digital payments and to maintain absolute data privacy. Thank you, and I'll come back to you with more set of questions in the next session, and I hope you like the content. In case you have any questions, please go ahead and type it in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer. If you like the channel, please subscribe. Thank you.